First of all, I just want to say thank you. Thank you. I'm in shock. I'm still in shock. So thank you. Thank you for coming. Thank you for believing in this. Thank you, guest ministers, for coming. Thank you for being family. I am deeply grateful. And sir, Daddy, thank you for believing in this camp. Thank you. I honor the grace of God upon your life, Mama. Mama King had been helped. Thank you so much. Thank you. So, in 9 minutes, I know we'll stretch time, and I really thank you for staying till this point. Seriously. So just give me the next 9 minutes, and my father will be here to wrap up everything in prayer. Hallelujah. Mountains are still being moved. Strongholds are still being loosed. God, we believe. Yes, we can see the wonders are still watching, and bodies are still being raised. You know, one of the words that came this evening, when we were doing the prayers was, even the dead bones will live again. That was the word when we were praying last night. Giants are still being slain. God, we believe. Yes, we can see the wonders are still watching. We are here for you. Come and do what you do. We are nothing ecstatic, nothing deeper, nothing smoother, nothing slippery, nothing more edible. Food for the flesh, not just the flesh, the body and the soul. Let's talk about how it begins. First with a kiss under a tree, beside the block, then another inside the block, then many more in many places. How the softness of labial bliss fills the mind with dopamine, how it fills the skin with oxytocin, how the two form a yin and yang that responds like second nature, a balance in the gymnasium, one activity, two participants, three inevitable steps, four making it to the finals. Let's talk about how your temperature has risen, how the thought of having this bliss started from an exchange of saliva. I hope you get the picture. It's never just a kiss. Some people say it's not wrong to kiss, as long as we both have it under control and there's not much touching. But check it again. Are you really in control, or are you under subliminal programming? Babe, wake up, conchina bastard. Guy, wake up. But you be firewood. How you go light fire, talk say make you no born? Nanai, Ariani, say ya children. Let's talk about the design of sex. It's intimacy on the deepest level. It's intimacy on the deepest level. How your hearts beat as one. How you both move in one rhythm. One rhythm, in one rhythm. Can you see it? You both move in one rhythm. They say it's just physical, but what could be more spiritual than sex? They say it's just physical, but could be more spiritual than sex. But in this day and age, one can just as easily masturbate. It's not wrong if I do it alone. Ladies, please, hold up. You're even more guilty. It's not just a boy problem, it's demonic. The height of sensual demonic oppression. The height of sensual demonic oppression. But if I do it to a fellow girl, it's not wrong now. No one would know. Oh wait, what's wrong if you don't want anybody to know? I thought it wasn't wrong. You don't cover up what is right, unless deep down you know it's wrong. Deep down you do know it's wrong. Another height of it, a pit that is hard to crawl out of. You see, our depths resonate with truth, and the truth is sin is sin. There is no big or small. But Jesus came for exactly these people. Can you recall when he was dining with all the outcasts? These people were captured in this category. These people were captured. So the next time you come across anyone in this category, forget not to extend the hand of fellowship. Forget not to tell the tale of good tidings. Jesus is the way out. Jesus is the way out. Stop defining pleasure the world's way. It's time we start defining pleasure the Jesus way. It's time we start defining pleasure and enjoying pleasure the Jesus way. So here's the secret. They say sex is the bond. Alright. You see, this sweetness we all long for, it's a spiritual pathway we have all been programmed to. I say it again. This is the secret. This sweetness we all long for is a spiritual pathway we have all been programmed to. It's a spiritual pathway we've all been programmed to. They say it's just physical, but I say again, what could be more spiritual than sex? What could be more spiritual than sex? Your mind's functioning as one, two souls bound as one. But wait, where did God get this idea? Does God have sex? Does God have sex? You see, there are deeper realms of intimacy. There are deeper realms of intimacy. I mean intimacy. And it's called koinonia. It's called koinonia. When the psalmist sang, there is not a friend like the lonely Jesus. How does he know? How do we know? How do we know? In Genesis, sex is defined as knowing. And Adam knew his wife, and she bore him a son. And Adam knew his wife, and she bore him a son. So the reason why we all go around trying to get to know everyone is because of the spiritual pathway we have been programmed to. It's a spiritual pathway we have been programmed to. Why do you think we are called the information generation? With a deeper desire to know and the rampant desire to, the rampant desire to In a knowledge-driven society, the level of STIs keep rising. Our folly rises. Knowledge without wisdom. The disease of the 21st century is knowledge without wisdom. And here's the difference. Knowledge is knowing. Wisdom is knowing what to do with what you know. Knowledge is knowing. Wisdom is knowing what to do with what you know. Wisdom is knowing what to do with what you know. There's hope. There's hope. The fact that it is this rampant brings in the possibility of Joel 2:28. The fact that it is this rampant brings in the possibility, the fulfillment, the satisfaction of Joel 28. And in the last days I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, that all flesh will know, that all flesh will get to know me, that all flesh will be intimate with me. All flesh will be intimate with me. It's time we stop defining pleasure the world's way. This is pleasure the Jesus way. And trust me, your addiction can turn into someone's salvation. Your addiction can be turned into someone's salvation. Jesus is the transformation. You don't get rid of an addiction, you replace it. So how do you get rid of this thing you feel you cannot do without? You replace it? Koinonia.